Cool. All right, you guys, welcome to the Monday Night Call, our nutrition talk today. Super excited to be your host. If you don't know who the heck I am, my name is Ariana Campos Talabdeen. I don't know what I just did. So you guys, the intention of the call tonight is really for new people to help you shift perspective on what Herbalife is. And then if you are a distributor or just a client that has been on their nutrition plan, today we're going to just pretty much reset your mindset so that you are able to get these bomb results, because we're going to have some real people. And the way that I invite to this call, you guys, that I tell people, like, legit, that the call is real people. This is not like a commercial. This is not something that you kind of see in a magazine. This is real, legit people, literally real people that I personally know that have gotten amazing results on their nutrition plan. And of course, it's not just about being on product, but what's the extra work that they did? What kind of workouts did they do? What kind of snacks did they eat? What kind of tablets did they intake? So you're going to hear a lot of different shares. We have somebody who has been pregnant and used the Herbalife nutrition. We have somebody that got super, super shredded. We have somebody that was over 300 pounds that lost a lot of weight. That is my Herba baby in the back. And then we have another mommy that completely shifted her body. So you're going to hear a lot of everything. So my intention for you tonight is to get whatever's going to inspire you to get healthy. Maybe not inspire you, maybe move you to actually do something that's going to elevate your health. Because once we get our health in order, then everything starts flowing, right? So I'm going to start sharing some screens here. I empower you to put your video on if it is not on, unless you're taking a shower or something. But I do want you guys to take a look at the slides because they're so valuable. This is not going to be your typical corporate call, okay? This is going to be a real, legit results call. You guys down with that? Thumbs up if you guys are down with that. All right. So what did I say? I said there was going to be over 100 people. Sorry, Kiara. I win. You send me a Prolesa. All right. So as people log on, just make sure that you mute yourself. And I'll also try my best to mute on my end. So let's start sharing this screen. So here we go. Carissa, thumbs up if you can see this. Cool. All right. So as you guys know, or you don't know, my name is Ariana Campos Talabdeen. I go by Ari just to make life so much easier. I actually started the product 4.5 years ago, going on 5 years. I got in the best shape of my life. I lost 16 pounds, dropped 6% body fat. I actually shifted my entire physique, and I was able to do a bikini competition, and I used Herbalife the entire time, all the way to the stage. And then I got pregnant. So I was able to use the Herbalife products during my pregnancy. The same products that I used to get on stage are the same products that I used while I was pregnant. And then after that, I used the same products while I was a nursing mother, and I got back in the best shape of my life. 11 months postpartum. I'm pregnant again with my second, and I'm legit in love with Herbalife because I feel amazing. I've had an awesome pregnancy. You guys will get to hear a little bit about being on Herbalife and being pregnant at the same time a little later. So today we're going to talk about Herbalife, okay? Herbalife, let me just start off with this, okay? Herbalife is not a protein shake. Herbalife is not a weight loss company. Herbalife is not a quick fix. It is nutrition. And what people sometimes forget is that nutrition is our vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, fiber, vitamin A and B and C, and all the good stuff that comes in nutrition. The thing that people start forgetting about is that when you think of nutrition, we typically think of looking at nutrition as if it were a plate of food, right? Anybody like ever think, okay, if I'm gonna think nutrition, it's a plate of food. The reason Herbalife is nutrition is because Herbalife has all the nutrients, okay? All the nutrients and the micronutrients that we need to live a healthy life. So in reality, it helps us keep healthy living simple. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have time to meal prep 7 freaking meals. And I really don't want to spend all of that money trying to figure out how many calories I have to eat, how much protein, how much money, how much time in the kitchen. I don't have time for all that. So in the morning, I have my shake and I'm not lacking any nutrients. And the coolest thing about this, which is something you should take into consideration, thank you guys for whoever's writing on the screen, is that we're in over 90 plus different countries. Just take a second to think about the fact that these products are in over 90 different countries. Do you know what it takes to put a product in a different country? You can't just go in and make a product yourself and say, hey, can I just start selling it here? You legit have to go through the things that you have to go through with the government. I don't even know I'm not even gonna lie. Whatever you have to go through to get in different countries. So we're in over 90 plus different countries, which is pretty legit. So let's go back, you guys. Let's go back to the unhealthy, bad eating habits. Okay, so it might be us. It might be over 100 people on the call, but no matter what, if you look around out there in the world, people are still eating horrible. And when I say horrible, it's because the nutrients in food have gotten so bad that we actually don't get enough nutrients through food now, which actually helps, which in reality, we need to supplement. And if you think about the fact that we're surrounded by all this junk, right? I'm going to call it junk because it's not serving your body any purpose. Maybe it's low on cost, but think about the fact that it's what it's doing to our body. And also the obesity rates are still skyrocket. You look around and we're once surrounded by food everywhere we go. We may go to like a office supply store and we're surrounded by like chips and bars and soda when all we want is a binder paper. And because we're surrounded by all of this, it's bringing our health down and it's bringing obesity up. So the reality of our diet, like I just said, is that we have a deficiency in all the things that we actually do need. And with Herbalife, we actually get all the things that we do need. Does that make sense? Did I just say that right? So the things that we eat nowadays have a deficiency of protein, and vitamins, and minerals, and amino acids, complex carbs. And with Herbalife, right, we have all those things in the product, okay? So let me also point out the fact that I hear this all the time. Okay, look, it is not genetics, and I'm gonna break it down to you right now. The reason why maybe you were overweight or you are overweight or you are not healthy, diabetes doesn't run in the family, 70% of that is it's lifestyle. You get to control your destiny by what you eat now. 30% is genetics. 70% is lifestyle. That is just insane to me. Insane. Okay, so number one nutrition meal replacement in the world. Think, you guys, the number one. Like, this isn't your mom and pop's shake. This is the number one meal replacement shake in the world. If you put all the supplements that make up all of the whatever ones you want to call nutrition, put them all together, Herbalife is still number one. Still number one. Because you're getting your protein. Look at exactly what's on the screen. You're getting your protein, your vitamin C, you're getting your vitamin E, your fiber, calcium, your vitamin A. If you put an egg and a peach and almonds and apple and cottage cheese and broccoli in the blender just to get all those nutrients, let me tell you, it is not going to taste the same. So because Herbalife is a total nutrition company, we don't just have shakes. There's a bunch of different products that we have. We have a skin line, because just like the way that we take care of our insides, we have to take care of our outsides. So we have a sports nutrition line. We have a heart health line. We have a women's line. We have a digestive system. Do you guys know that people that are not regular in the restroom can hold up to 10 pounds of excess weight on them? We have literally anything and everything except for deodorant and toothpaste in the US, but we have a complete total nutrition line. So really, really simple. This is going to be a very generic plan, okay? So to lose weight, you want to have 2 shakes, 2 snacks, 1 meal. The generic plan, I'm saying it's generic because if you look at here, if you have a nutrition, Herbalife nutrition coach, they're going to actually customize it for you. To maintain your weight, you do 1 shake. You just have your snack, your lunch, your snack, your dinner. And to gain weight, you do a shake plus your snack, or your snack and then another shake plus a meal, and then a snack and then plus dinner. If you got nothing out of that, don't worry. I empower you to talk to the person that invited you to the call to actually customize your nutrition plan. Okay. And what you get, like I said, is one-on-one coaching. You have an actual person. This is not a supplement store where we just send you on your way and then wish you luck and tell us how you go and check in a few days. You get somebody that's going to hold you accountable. You get your supplements, right? You get a fitness plan, because some people have those kind of amenities where you go to a nutrition club or a facility where they give you a workout, or you can literally find things online with your coach that's going to work according to what you can do. And then your healthy eating support, your meal guide, your snack list, how much protein do you need to have? Maybe you don't do meat, so you got to figure out vegetarian snacks, all that stuff. You get a community, hence the fact that 100 and something people are on this call right now. That is your community. And then, of course, the mindset is so powerful. If you have a stinky attitude and you are bomb at your nutrition plan, you're going to have some stinky results. So what we empower people to have are honestly to elevate the mindset so that you can elevate your health. The happier you are, the better your energy is all around. Every single morning, you're more grateful. You put on, ladies, if your mindset is beautiful and you have a bomb body, you're just like beautiful all around. Same with the fellas. So we really focus on the mindset. Okay. So now let's get into the real meat of the call. Okay. So you're going to hear a few, let me actually tell you what you're going to hear. So you guys, you're going to hear a few testimonies. Okay. So you're going to hear about their results, and you're also going to hear about how they started the business. If you have no intentions on doing the business, it's no problem. Figure out what they did on their nutrition plan so that you can use those kind of instructions, I would say, so you can get better results or start your nutrition plan. If you have intentions, because usually when you start getting some bomb results, people start getting nosy. And I would say at first people are inspired, but people start getting nosy and they start asking you questions. If you have no intentions of doing the business, send those people to your coach. I'm pretty sure that they don't mind actually helping those people. But if you do want to know about the business, then just listen in and listen to everybody's share, because they all have different body types. They all did things completely different. I'm excited for you guys to actually get value from this call. And here we go. Okay, so disclaimer before we get into the shares, because we are going to be talking about money. So make sure that you are aligned with the disclaimer here. And let me go. Okay, so number 1 share to go here. We have my girl in the East Coast. I mean, I'm not even going to say too much because I would love for you to freaking share your bomb testimony. Crystal, go ahead and unmute yourself, girl.
Thanks, Ari. Hey, everyone. So, let's see, before Herbalife, I really was struggling to find healthy ways to lose weight. I stumbled on some unhealthy ways, which included prescription diet pills. I lost weight and felt like crap. I gained weight really quickly in a really intense graduate school program, felt really uncomfortable in my skin, and wanted to find, just really wanted to get back to me. So I was introduced to Herbalife, and once I jumped on my nutrition plan, I kind of struggled with consistency, but I loved the way I felt. I had good energy, which I hadn't felt in a really long time. But once I got consistent and became a really good client and listened to my coach and my support system that I found in Fit Camps here in Philadelphia, and really just listening to what I was being told and making it simple. So I was following 2 shakes a day. I make my shakes simple. 2 scoops of Formula One. My favorite shake flavor is banana caramel, protein drink mix, and Prolessa. I use my tabs, my cellulose, my Formula 2 multivitamin, my cell activator. I use Snack Defense because I struggle with a sweet tooth. And my digestive health was really poor. So I love the Ready Aloe. I love the Mango Aloe. I have a glass of both every night before I go to sleep to help aid in my digestion. And the probiotic is one of my best friends right now. So it's really helping me have a flatter tummy like you see on that picture. My stomach is shaping up really nicely. But I've been consistent for over 2 years. I've lost 37 pounds. My energy is way up. Prior to getting on my nutrition plan, I looked like I was pregnant. I've never had children, and I now have a flat stomach. I have more confidence. I feel great. My energy is like through the roof. I'm much happier. And people around me started to notice that I came into work differently. I was losing weight, and I smiled more. So they wanted to know what I was doing, and they kept asking me, like, what's going on? Like, you look like you're losing weight, you're happier. And I said, I'm doing Herbalife, and I'm working out, and I feel great. I get up at 5:30 every morning, and I run. And they're like, you do what? So now, since people are asking me, I was able to jump in, and since I love helping people, it really was aligned with who I am as a person and what my passion is in life, and just having a positive impact on other people's lives. So I became a coach just to help other people feel amazing, because I felt amazing. I get to share this with others. And my first check from Herbalife was $26. I made $90 that month. And what that meant for me was that I had lunch money and I had gas money. Like, I didn't have to tap into my bank account to fill my tank, or buy groceries or buy lunch that month. And so last month, or the month prior, I'll say, in July, I took 3 trips in the month of July, and I did not have to touch my paycheck. And that all came from what I earned from Herbalife. And Herbalife rewarded me for helping other people feel great, feel amazing, get awesome results, and continue to get awesome results myself. Herbalife rewarded me with $750. That's in addition to what I earn in my full-time job with the city of Philadelphia, where I'm the director of a unit. So my job keeps me busy, but since I love what I do and I get awesome results, I got you $2. I get rewarded for that, and it's freaking awesome. So listen to your coach, use your products consistently every single day, and you'll have great results as well. Thank you, Ari.
Thank you, girl, for giving us that. That was awesome, awesome, awesome. I won't hold you up. I'll hold you guys up too long. So let's get into the next share, you guys. I actually personally know this guy. He's a really good friend of mine. I re-met him on a hike, and we became really, really good friends. So please help me give it up to my husband. Hey! Uh-oh, there we go.
All right, so let me switch spots. Go do what you gotta do. All right, Sorry, guys. All right, what's going on, everyone? Thank you to my phenomenal wife for hosting this call tonight. It's always fun listening to her speak. I always get re-inspired to like just do something fun in Herbalife. So my name is Abdul Qadir Nafis Talabdeen. Started the products 4 years ago. Once again, I was introduced to these products by my friend, which turned my girlfriend and eventually turned my wife, and I'm my baby mama, but we're married. And so the cool thing about it is starting Herbalife, honestly, 310 pounds. I think I'm sharing the screen, but let me see if I can go forward. 310 pounds started, college athlete, played football. I really knew nothing about nutrition because if anybody is on this chat tonight, and if you play college football, I played defensive tackle. So to be a defensive tackle, you have to be a rather large fella. So I always tell people, like, I was actually in shape before starting Herbalife because I was 310 pounds. I fit the right position. And starting Herbalife, working out was easy. When Ari told me about the nutrition part, I just figured it's another diet. You know, as I say, I wasn't really looking to lose any weight, right? Who said that before? I'm not looking to lose any weight. I just want to see this stuff actually works. So my first month, I dropped 23 pounds, but I'm going to share with you guys on how I did it. Who here is on a budget? And I probably can't see you, but if you're on a budget, this one is for you. Who here has a full-time job? If I can't see you, if you have a full-time job, this is for you. Who here had mad excuses before starting Herbalife? I mean, obviously, you get on your nutrition plan, it's a little bit different. So I was that guy, had everything. I knew how to work out. I had many excuses. I was on the budget. Let me tell you how I lost 67 pounds in 3 months. But let me share with you on how I did it. I had no stove. I had a mini refrigerator, but I had a driving force that I wanted to get in the best shape of my life. So what did I eat? People always say, so what did you eat in that time frame? I shopped at the 99-cent store. I bought a bag of lettuce. You know what that is, right? That's the spinach, or even like the iceberg lettuce. I didn't even know the difference between both of them. I thought iceberg was healthy, which is you actually just eating old water. So I switched it over to spinach. I bought cans of tuna. Anybody know what a can of tuna is? It's the thing that comes in a little package. It's like 69 cents. You go to 99-cent store, it's 99 cents, but they always have the deal where you can buy multiple. So that's exactly what I ate. I would go to the produce section in the 99-cent store, but you have to be very selective on which one you eat. So I would take my meals, which was zucchini, carrots, canned tuna, spinach. That was basically what I ate alongside of my shakes. Once again, I was on a budget. At first, I wasn't at 50%. So if you're not at 50%, don't worry. You're going to get there eventually. But I was on a budget, started off at 25%. I looked at certain products and I was like, there's no way I can afford that and pay rent at the same time. So my number one thing was to get something that I can stick to and stay consistent to. So like I said, for the 3 months, I've only used a few products. Everybody heard of Formula One, right? That's the healthy meal. I had Formula One healthy meal. My coach said to order 30 days worth. So I listened to my coach because she said there's going to be 60 meals in those canisters. So I timed that out as this is my 60 meals throughout the month. I'm going to enjoy every meal of these shakes. So I had 2 shakes a day. I had my protein drink mix, which goes with your shake. So if you don't know how to make your shake, you put 2 scoops of the Formula One, 1 scoop of the protein drink mix. That's going to give you your healthy meal. It's a little bit under 200 calories, but you're getting a whole bunch of nutrients, which is something that we lack. Something that I was lacking eating canned tuna and spinach. Obviously, you know, there's not enough nutrients in that. But I did what I had to do just to stay on my results. I had cellulose because I heard that get rid of excess water weight. How do you show the photo, babe? So at 310 pounds, I had a lot of excess water weight. I wasn't overweight. It was just excess water weight. So if somebody say, hey, you're still overweight, you say, no, it's not. It's excess water weight. I just got to get rid of it. And the cellulose helped me with that. So that was one product that I truly love. She also said, get a multivitamin. I would go to the other store because I was on a budget and I would buy a multivitamin. But the different thing between Herbalife multivitamin and a generic multivitamin, Herbalife supplements you're taking it at least 2 to 3 times a day. Why are you taking your tablets 2 to 3 times a day? Because they're water soluble, which means they're instantly hitting your cells once they get into your body, which means they're getting to work. So that was the reason why she told me to switch my multivitamins to a Herbalife multivitamin. And that was, and actually I had cell activator and tea. I had no aloe because it was too expensive. So at first, I ordered the original tea. Whoever had the original tea, raise your hand. It ain't the best flavor tea. I think Samson loved that tea. But it ain't the best flavor tea. But I spent money, so I had to do what I had to do. I put some lemon, some lime, just to kind of flavor it up. But I stayed consistent with that for 3 months, lost 67 pounds. My next challenge was to lose over 100 pounds. So my goal was to not cheat at all in a full year, which I accomplished. So I lost 110 pounds in 1 year, no surgery included. A lot of people always say, how did you do it? What was your motivation? My motivation was going to the hospital one day and the doctor basically telling me, if I don't change the way that I'm living, he don't know what to say in the next 5 years of my life. So that's basically all I needed to hear. I didn't need nobody else telling me you can go to the gym. I didn't need no motivation videos. I didn't need no motivation music. I didn't need anything but a hoodie, my heart, and the weight. And I knew somehow, some way that weight was going to fall off. So just to leave you guys back with something, because I got 1 minute left. I would go to the gym because I was overweight and I was embarrassed of what I looked like. So I always wore a hoodie and sweatpants. I would hide in the corner. I would grab some dumbbells. I would get the little Pilates step-up thing that the ladies use. I don't think a lot of guys use unless they jump over it. But at the time, I couldn't do that. So I would just get like the little step-up joints. I would step up. My workouts was 45 minutes tops. I would go in the gym, work out for 45 minutes. Once the clock stopped, I got out. Got excited into the business because I worked at the hospital. In the meanwhile, working at the hospital, people started getting nosy. When you go from 310 pounds to lose 100 pounds, people want to know what you're doing. So all I basically did was just share my heart with the opportunity with everybody that was at the hospital. My first month, I got over, I think it was like $250, which was dope because I was looking for extra income. But then last month, Herbalife paid us a little bit over $7,000. And what that meant, yeah, $7,000, I said it right. And all we do is drink shakes and teach people how to drink shakes. How crazy is that? Who know how to drink their shake? My son know how to drink the shake. Who know how to teach people how to make a shake and drink the shake? That's all we do here in Herbalife. And we go to training. It's super simple. You drink a shake, you go to trainings, you teach people how to drink a shake, you tell them to log on to these dope calls with over 165 people, and Herbalife is going to reward you for doing something that is super simple. So that's my time. I want to thank everybody for allowing me to share. Thank my beautiful wife. Go Herbalife. Let's get it.
Thank you. Awesome! If you guys are not inspired by those two shares, I don't know what to tell you. You might as well log off right now. Okay, we are going to the next speaker here. Let me share the screen before I bring her up. So this is the mommy I was telling you guys about. So I kind of shared last week on like the products and stuff, but this mom has been killing it. I think I just read her post yesterday that she was down 7 pounds in the last week or something like that. So I'm going to bring my girl up. Elle, go ahead and unmute yourself. Tell us your secrets.
Oh, there we go. Hi, guys. I'm so excited. Thank you for letting me share. So my name is Janelle. I've been a part of Herbalife for, it'll be 5 years next month on the 17th. Time goes by fast. And when I started Herbalife, honestly, like I came in with the mindset of, cool, I've been working out before and I had no results and I just want to lose 10 pounds and I'm only giving this 30 days. And if I don't have any results in 30 days, I'll move on to something else. So when I started, like Abdul, my money was really tight. So I started with Formula One, cookies and cream, and French vanilla, and cellulose, because that's all I could do. And I lost 12 pounds my first month. I was so excited. And so I went in. I went in with the, I went in the next few months with the mindset of, look, I'm going to give this my all, right? So, you know, I came in, I was not a heavy drinker, but I drank, and no alcohol. And I just wanted to be really, really consistent. I lost 30, and I'm going to tell you about the consistency because I know Krista spoke about that. It was really hard in the beginning. And so what I would do is I would make sure that I set alarms, right? So when I woke up in the morning, what I would do is, like, say I wake up at 6, I would set the alarms for the entire day for every time I needed to eat. and I set the reminder, because sometimes what happens is you get so busy throughout your day. And in the beginning, most people are not used to eating, 6 times a day. Most of us eat like 2 or 3 meals, maybe 3. And so setting those alarms really helped to keep me consistent. And what my meals looked like, even for the first month, was a lot of chicken and a lot of salad. So it wasn't really fun, but, for me, I was really focused on just getting the result. And so I eat, and even now, like, I eat for results. I don't really care much if I eat the same thing every day. And then I went on to lose a total of 30 pounds. And then it was 45 pounds. And it was just really awesome. Then we got pregnant with Mason. And for me, because I had been doing this already for 3 years, it didn't even make sense to stop taking the products because I was pregnant. At that point, it was just part of the lifestyle. So I still drank my 2 shakes. I didn't really take the prenatal. What I would do is I would take the multivitamin. Sometimes I would take the prenatal, but it wasn't something that I was consistent with. What I would do is I would take the multivitamin and then add in a folic acid, just because I knew that our products were really awesome. You go to the trainings and you learn that they're water soluble. I'm sure you hear Mason in the background talking. And so, I kept using the products throughout my pregnancy, making sure that the only thing for me that I really didn't take was Prolessa. I still drank tea. Anyone who's been pregnant or currently pregnant, like your energy, for me, let me just say, for me personally, my first trimester is really, really rough. And so tea is needed. So I would drink 2 cups a day, but I was a stickler with the measuring because it's 85 milligrams. But, I would make sure I had my 2 cups with my aloe. I made sure that I added in the Herbalife line. I know how important that is, the fish oil for brain development. And then I didn't really stop anything. Like, I kept with, the basics, the multivitamin, the cell activator, which was really important, the Herbalife line. I still took joint support. Like I said, I drank my tea. And how I made my shakes, sorry, I'm all over the place, but I kept it really simple. 2 scoops of the Formula 1, and then I would do 1 scoop of the protein, just because, for savings first, but then also just based off my own goals, it was perfect, right in alignment with that. And then had a nice healthy baby boy, gained 40 pounds, but it was healthy. After I think about 90 days, I lost the 40 pounds. And then I want to say we were really excited. And then we had another baby, and here she is right here. And then with Morgan, I gained 20 pounds, and again, using the products. I'm currently breastfeeding. I'm still using the products. My nutrition plan actually has never changed, with the exception of me not taking Prolessa. Everything else has stayed the same. Making sure I'm drinking plenty of water. I'm currently just now starting a challenge where I'm working out. Like Ari said, I am down 4.8 pounds in the last 7 days, which is pretty phenomenal, and that's with no exercise. And I don't want to say you shouldn't exercise. It is important. But know too that if you're like incredibly consistent with your products, you can still get results, even with just walking around. And then naturally with, having awesome results, it turned into a business. I didn't start this, with the mindset of like wanting to turn this into a business. I didn't know it worked like that. I knew I needed money, because when we came in, we definitely needed the money. But my first check with Herbalife was $136, which was awesome. It allowed us to bring in a little bit of extra groceries. And then my best month was $3,100, which is also pretty phenomenal, which allows us to pay rent. And that's it. Thank you so much, Ari, for allowing me to share.
Thank you. So dope, man. Thank you. Thank you also for sharing exactly what some tablets do. It's super key for people to know, especially when you're pregnant. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next person. This girl is in Miami. She actually was such a big no-no for almost 2 years, would order the wrong products when I would tell her to order the right ones. I'm gonna have her share because the results are super dope. Kiara, go ahead and unmute yourself.
What's up, guys? So yeah, I already said it. Worst client you could possibly have. It took me 2 years to actually get on point with my nutrition. When I first started Herbalife, I was super overweight. This was actually when I decided to get serious. That photo right there. Hold on, pause. Let me set my timer. Okay, we're good. Okay, so yeah, that was actually when I started. I actually met them, Ari and Abdul, at a fit camp, and I saw them all shredded up, skinny, big booty. Ari had a nice little booty to her. Abdul was just like ripped, and I was like, yeah, there's no way these products are gonna work for me because you guys are already fit and I'm big, so it's just not gonna work. And I just assumed that they miraculously were born ripped. So Abdul showed me his before photo, and I was like, oh, okay, well, sign me up. I'm ready. Wasn't ready. But fast forward 2 years later, I had my second son, a mom of two, and I was extremely unhappy with what I saw in the mirror. So I jumped on the nutrition, and I finally ordered everything that Ari told me to order. She told me to order 2 canisters of the Formula 1, so it'll last me an entire month. I opted for cookies and cream. And then I also ordered the protein drink mix, and that was my shake there. And then I also had the tea, but I was too stubborn and didn't buy the aloe. I bought aloe soothing gel instead of aloe concentrate, but it's all right. I still have that aloe to this day. But I ordered the tea, didn't order the aloe because I couldn't afford it. When really I was just, my mindset wasn't like, okay, this is nutrition. So I wasn't valuing the nutrition that I was going to be purchasing. So I had the money, I was just spending it on excess stuff and wasn't putting it towards my nutrition. What else did I start on? The cellulose I started on because she told me that it helped with cellulite, and I had a lot of that. And then I noticed, the water weight dropping and everything like that. And then I also have the cell activator and the aminogen. And these are the products that I started when I was like, okay, I'm serious. I'm going to take this thing in full force. And I actually started when I was 2 months postpartum with my second son. So I was still breastfeeding. So I was able to take this nutrition while breastfeeding. The only thing that I did not take was the Prolessa. And then I would have my shake. I would make it super simple, 6 ounces of water with, and strictly water, no milk, no nothing extra, with water and ice, 2 scoops Formula 1, 1 scoop protein drink mix, and I would shake it on up or blend it in the blender and have it like that. I would have my shake for breakfast, and then 2 to 3 hours later, and I also set timers to remind myself because mom life, knows when they have time to do anything. I would have my first snack, which was egg whites and spinach. I would have about 3 to 4 egg whites, depending on how hungry I was at that time. So 3 to 4 egg whites with spinach, and then 2 to 3 hours after that, I would have my lunch shake, making it the same exact way. And then 2 to 3 hours after that, I would have egg whites and spinach again because I wanted to keep it as simple as possible, being that I was a mom and I didn't have time to, make full course meals. And then for dinner, I would have either tilapia and asparagus or chicken breast and asparagus. I mean, I was cool with doing that. For 4 months straight, I had 0 cheat meals. In 4 months, I lost 40 pounds. And then in 6 months, I lost a total of 52 pounds, taking those same exact products. And then eventually, I added in the Prolessa Duo, which is going to reduce your body fat, and it also targets the stomach area. And I live by aminogen because I was nervous that when I lost the weight, I was going to have a lot of extra skin. Also, I'm a mom, so your belly gets a little big and the skin doesn't, sit up the way it used to. So the aminogen also didn't help me break down my protein, but it helped me tighten up my skin. So I'm actually able to see cuts now, like things aren't just hanging, And something that I absolutely love now, it just got released last month, is the Simply Probiotic. And for me, I've been in Herbalife for a year. I'm sorry. Well, got serious with my results for a year. And for me, it's a lifestyle thing. So when Simply Probiotic came out, I was like, okay, just another thing that I'm going to add to my regimen because it's going to help you with that, or help me with my digestive system. I didn't expect to see like dramatic results or anything like that. I was just like, okay, I'm keeping my, intestines clean and stuff. But bro, that thing makes you feel so light, and I feel super lean, like it's crazy. So Simply Probiotic is super helpful too. And I poop like a normal person. Like before, I didn't think, sorry if it's too much, but I thought it was normal to only go number 2, like once every like 3 days. And that's what I was doing. So waking up in the morning and then just it happens. I was like, what? And I think I actually told Ari, like, something's wrong. I'm pooping. Like, this is not a normal thing. But the Simply Probiotic helps a lot. And the Perlessa as well. I would actually, my first 2 months, I didn't get the clearance to work out. So it was just strictly my nutrition. And then in 4 months, when I lost the 43 pounds, I was working out 2 times a week. And then now I work out about 4 to 5 days out of the week. And a lot of that is like high intensity interval training. So more body weights and stuff like that. And then just like everybody said, I think Abdul said it, when you start losing weight, or it's not even about losing weight. I think people just notice my posting on Instagram and Facebook was more positive. It wasn't like In-N-Out Burger and Captain Morgan drinks. It was like Herbalife shakes and tea and aloe. So they're like, what are you doing? And they get nosy because that's just how it goes, right? So I was just sharing with them via social media, IG and Facebook only. And I was just telling them I'm having shakes and tea and aloe. Do you guys want some? And they're like, yeah, cool. So I would start them on their 3-day trial, which is basically the shakes and the tea and aloe just in like a trial form. The tea and aloe is in tablet form, or for the total control. So I would start them on that and then just tell them exactly exactly what it was that I was doing. And if I didn't know, like, I don't know what this chick wants, or I don't know how to help her do this, I would just ask my coach, and then she would tell me, and then I would tell them. So it worked out perfect. So my first check in Herbalife was actually $7, but Herbalife didn't cut me that check because it cost more to cut the check than the check was that I made. So they rolled it over to my second, and it was $67, and I was excited because all I did prior to Herbalife, like starting it, was watch Netflix and figure out what new DIY projects I was going to do with taking photos of my children. Like, I had zero life. So doing this, like, it actually excited me. And I was like, bro, I can make money, like, just sitting here, like, looking away on Instagram. So that really excited me. So it's been a year now that I've been taking this business serious. And last month, in all the ways that Herbalife pays, because I got paid in retail and also in wholesale check, I made a little over $2,100. And it's awesome because I get to do it with my kids by my side. And literally, it's the best thing ever. My kids take the shakes. My 1-year-old, the first thing he asks for in the morning is his shakes. And my 3-year-old is like, with his little Dino multivitamins from Herbalife, he says it's tabby time, and he shakes his little, because he has his own little tablet box. So the duplication is real, and my kids actually get to live this healthy lifestyle with me. So thank you so much for letting me share, and I'll pass it back to you, Coach.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm pretty sure tons of people were inspired by that. So we're going to take it over to our next share. So, oops, let me get the screen. So this guy is shredded. I mean, like, look at the before, bro. That's a, like, older man. And I think he went reverse on his age. I think those are his, like, that's like his little brother and sister. This is so crazy. Look at the transformation. So I'm going to let Champ take it away.
Yo, what up, what up? It's your coach, the Coach Champ. Happy Monday, everyone. I want to thank everyone for joining the call, first of all. Second of all, Ari, phenomenal call. I appreciate leadership for allowing me to share my story. And check this out. for all the shares, I'm gonna be real with you all. If I wasn't already on Herbalife, after hearing those stories, I will be on Herbalife tonight. So with that being said, I want to just share my story real quick with you guys. I started Herbalife 4 years ago, but prior to Herbalife, I was a lifelong athlete. Worked out all the time. But as an athlete, I had that mindset of eating whatever I wanted to eat. So although I had an athletic build, I never had the body of my dreams, right? So Herbalife came into my life right at the right time. I was pretty much in a depressed state, had kind of like lost my swag on the football field because I had gained like 15 pounds of happy relationship pounds, and then it ended up being kind of like depressed pounds, right? So coming into Herbalife, I was in a state of depression. So I needed change, and I wanted a total lifestyle change. And so I reached out to my coach because like that dude was posting on my timeline every single day and he was shredded. I mean, super shredded. So I was like, Champ want to be shredded. So I reached out to him, got on the nutrition plan. Back then we called it the 360 plan because the price of it was $360. So I made that powerful investment. Honestly, it was the best investment of my life. We now call it the Lean and Fit Ultimate Plan. And I'm still on that plan plus a whole lot of other products. But with that program, it was pretty much shake, tea, aloe, cellulose, multivitamin, and cell activator. But I also had my favorite product of all, which is the Rebuild Strength. So with all of that, I had a goal to I did not set my time. I'm sorry. So I have to talk fast because I get long-winded, even though I'm a quiet individual. But where was I? Oh, so I had a goal to drop the weight. I didn't really know how fast I would drop the weight. So what I was doing was 2 shakes a day, 2 healthy snacks, and 1 colorful meal. I was doing cardio twice a day because I wanted the results fast. And with that whole program and having my rebuild after every single workout. So with that, I ended up losing 15 pounds in my first 3 weeks. And in my 4th week, I started to get shredded. I started to look a little bit like my sponsor, like my coach, but not quite. I wasn't there yet. So what that did was it allowed me to be attractive to other people. And I ended up attracting people into my lifestyle, my new lifestyle. So I ended up helping 5 people my first month. That ended up netting me $300 in cash, which was great because honestly, when I started Herbalife, I was looking for an opportunity. Remember, I was depressed. I was unhappy. I was just looking for everything new. I was looking for physical results, but I was also looking for freedom. And my coach told me that freedom was an opportunity. I was an IT engineer by trade, but passion was fitness. I made $13,000 a month being an IT engineer, but I wasn't happy, meaning that I didn't have freedom. I had everything but one thing, which was freedom. So for me, freedom was attractive. So I wanted to explore the opportunity a lot more. So what I did was I just took it head on, and I just continuing to be consistent with the products, consistent with posting, and your boy got shredded, right? So fast forward to 2 years, 2 years into the business, or 2 years into the community, because not only was I doing the business, but I was also a client. I'm still a client. 2 years in, my first month, $300. 2 years in, I had saved over $25,000. My 3rd year, ended up buying a brand new home. I already had a home, so now I have 2 homes. My 2nd home was purchased strictly off of Herbalife money. I did Herbalife part-time around my full-time life, right, and my family. So Herbalife has been very, very, very good to me. And remember what I said. So I wanted freedom. So I'm blessed to say that I have now, I'm free. And that, for me, that's priceless. All right, can you bring that picture back up for me, please? If not, all right. So there you go. Thank you. So on the right, like those are my girls. That's my life. And what I had before when I was at doing IT, I was able to provide them a lifestyle that they love. But what I couldn't provide them with was time. So that picture right there is taken during the day where everyone is at work, where everyone is at school or whatever, doing that thing. And now I'm able to spend quality time with them during the course of the day and not waiting for the weekend. And for me, that's freedom. That's living. Like before, I worked to make a living. Now I'm living. Like that is so powerful for me. So I can just spend quality time and do any and everything that I want. I promised myself that I was going to live the rest of my life, the best of my life. And doing that was living on my own terms. So yeah, that's my time. I think, did I forget anything? I talked about the products, talked about my results. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm free. And I would encourage you all, anyone that's new to the call, thank the person that invited you on this call. And please get on that ultimate lean out program immediately, because that's the program that's going to get you the best results, the fastest. And thank them for getting you on the call, and just ask them to show you how we get paid and what's possible within Herbalife. Get them to show you the marketing plan and see if there's any interest to you. Because I would tell you, us in Herbalife, we love each other, we love the opportunity, and we love where we're heading. That's my time. I'm gonna turn it back over to Ari. Thank you again, Ari, for allowing me to share.
Oh my God, that was amazing. All right, so just to close, for those of you, oh wow, people are crying, you guys. Wow, this is dope. Oh my God. Okay, so I think we hit some hearts, and they say what comes from the heart goes to the heart. So and we all have that heart. So I'm going to talk to you guys about who we are as a whole. So you only got to hear from a few of us, right? So I'm going to actually tell you guys about who we are as a team. So inside of Herbalife, we are this team of sexy, young, and older. Everybody's young. We have a lot of people on the squad, and I say that to tell you that this is like not something that just lives inside of like LA, or where like literally there are people on the team. There's more than 10,000 people on the team, mixed with distributors and clients, and we're the Get Uncomfortable squad. And I want to tell you guys, because a lot of people think that like, you know, your coach is just one person, and we actually come from like this massive community from the East Coast to the West Coast. We even have like people that are in Germany, and it's just amazing that we actually this is the kind of team that actually elevates you. We don't break each other down, and what you see in the world isn't like that anymore. So it's kind of even awkward for people to come into an atmosphere where people are hugging each other and high-fiving each other and just being excited about life. And we do cool things like team retreats, you guys. When you're a distributor on the team and you're just doing the deal and you're getting people healthy and you're showing other people how to get other people healthy, we do these cool team things like team retreats, and these are workouts that are happening all over. And then we also, of course, we get paid from Herbalife, but the coolest thing about this is that we're all connected as people, like human beings connected to each other, because they're all living in the purpose of helping other people live healthy and happy and sexy every single day. These are pictures from our events. We're all, as distributors, plugged into distributor trainings once a month. I was say once a week, once a month, which are super cool because we come together. And I don't know about you guys, but it's kind of cool to be able to do this business, or these kind of get these results with other people, because it kind of sucks doing it alone. But when you have a team behind you that's locked arms and like ready to help you, it's pretty powerful. So what's next? If you're already a client, dope, keep getting your results. I really, really empower you to find an accountability partner that's going to help you elevate your results this month. And if you're not a client, it's all good. You can go with the 360 plan, or you can go with the trial. And the trial is pretty dope because it's 3 days. And the best way that I can explain it is you get to test the products, and you also get to test your coach. And I think that's a very, very big thing. And if you are interested or whatsoever, no pressure. I'm pretty sure you know that your direct coach will be willing to help any referrals that you bring over. But if you have any interest in making some extra cash, maybe even to like pay off some of your product, you can get started as a distributor. I definitely empower you to talk to the person that invited you down. And as of today, that is your Monday night results call. I hope you had an awesome, valuable call today. And I will see you guys on the next one. Okay, ready? Everybody write in the chat what you're grateful for right now, because I know it's nighttime. So what are you grateful for? Hurry, hurry, hurry. I'm going to read it out loud. And if you're not grateful for anything, you can just, I don't know, write it somewhere. Say it. Grateful for the team, grateful for life, support, opportunity, results, health, this team, health, team, you, breath, fun. Grateful for the opportunity, friendship. Oh, this is so dope. All right, you guys, and we are out. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you, Ari.
Thank you.